Two truckers who killed Coloradans in highly publicized crashes, 5 in one incident, 4 in another. They have some things in common. The same defense team, the same defense tactic. Our Mark Salinger takes us to the wrap-up of a trial today in Greeley.
While cameras weren't allowed in court today, Jesus Puebla wore the same outfit we saw him in last week. Testifying in his defense, he told the jury, "I pressed the brake and the truck didn't slow down." Puebla is facing 5 counts of vehicular homicide after his truck slammed into a car going 70 miles an hour on I-25. "I tried braking, downshifting," he said. "I didn't want to get into an accident."
For the first time of hearing him talk in person, it was really emotional and hard. I had to come outside and scream for a minute and cry and let it out. It's not easy.
Desiree Everts lost her daughter and granddaughter in the crash.
It's hard. All those emotions, the anger, the rage. I mean, he took everyone from us.
Abby Godinez lost her brother and both her parents.
I want him to be held accountable for his actions. There has to be consequences. He's been free this whole time while we're grieving and mourning.
Puebla testified today that he did know his commercial driver's license was expired, but did not realize that meant he wasn't allowed to drive. His defense team is pointing the blame at the trucking company for putting him on the road with a truck that didn't have working brakes.
When they lost their life, they part of me.
Back in 2021, truck driver Rogelio Aguilera Maderos was sentenced to 110 years in prison for causing a fiery crash on I-70. The governor eventually intervened and reduced the sentence to 10 years. The same lawyer representing that truck driver is now defending Puebla in court in Greeley.
So when the prosecution tells you that Mr. Puebla didn't use the brakes, he didn't use the brakes because he didn't have brakes.
As the trial continues, lawmakers at the state capitol are working to pass a bill that would increase penalties for driving a truck without a commercial driver's license. It's inspired in part by what happened to the Everts and Godinez families.
He still chose to take a truck that wasn't supposed to be there on the road, and it cost 5 people their lives.
That truck was also driving without insurance at the time of the crash. A federal lawsuit alleges the trucking company tried to buy insurance for the truck less than an hour after that crash. Kyle, closing arguments are expected to begin tomorrow up in Greeley.
So the defense team wants to put the blame on Coloradans Trucking. Where does it stand in terms of holding them responsible?
At this point, as far as we know, they are not facing any criminal charges. There are federal lawsuits against them. Of course, though, that takes time to play out. The family just wants to see some accountability. You have the defense team saying, hey, accountability is fine, just don't place it on the driver.
All right, Mark Salinger has covered this from the start. Thank you, Mark.